Good morning to you. I am Mark Sudduth, and here's what's up in the tropics. It is now Wednesday, the 14th of September, 2022. In the Atlantic, we are watching Invest Area 96L. National Hurricane Center now giving it a 70% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 48 hours, and that extends out to the next 5 days as well. And they even mentioned that our friends down here in the islands of the Caribbean, the Northeast Caribbean, you're going to have to watch this very closely. This could become a tropical depression, maybe a tropical storm over the next few days, and it's going to spread squally conditions, possibly tropical storm conditions into that part of the Caribbean. So we're going to want to watch this very, very closely as it evolves. In the Eastern Pacific, a couple of areas here, pretty convoluted overall. We will watch this as it takes shape over the next few days, far enough off the coast of Mexico for the time being. Satellite animation, the big story right now will be this right here. Invest Area 96L looking a lot better organized today, definitely on its way to trying to become a tropical depression at some point. Generally, upper level winds are favorable. The moisture content down there also fairly favorable, and so this should continue to strengthen slowly, but certainly gradually over the next day or so as it approaches the islands of the Caribbean. Here's a high-resolution visible satellite animation. It is not extremely well organized, but certainly it is definitely looking like it's trying to come together. Some broad rotation there. Eventually, recon will fly out to this, so we will start getting aerial reconnaissance data, and that'll really help to know what's going on with this. Maybe later today, more than likely tomorrow, we shall see that. But yeah, it's starting to look a lot more organized here as we move through this morning. We'll see what it looks like later in the day as things progress. Looking at the vorticity signature of it, that's also a very telltale sign that something is trying to get going down there. And again, this whole weather system will move into the vicinity of the Northeast Caribbean. So you folks down there, get ready. Definitely some squally weather, gusty winds from time to time, heavy rain, maybe some thunderstorms with lightning and rough seas locally, and possibly a pretty heavy rain event for Puerto Rico as well. So we're going to want to monitor that extremely closely here in the coming days. Real quick look here as we wrap it up this morning with one model run. This is the 6Z Euro, the ECMWF operational, and it only goes out to 72 hours on these off runs outside of the big synoptic times of 0Z and 12Z. And as you can see, the feature not extremely impressive, and the models have been kind of waffling, and certainly going out to the long range, just completely worthless to look at that right now. Let's see what happens over the next 48 to 72 hours. We're pretty confident this is going to get into the islands of the Northeast Caribbean. So let's deal with that first, and then we will see how things evolve from there. I think that makes the most sense for now. All right, I'll be back this afternoon to take a look at this in more detail during the hurricane outlook and discussion, so I invite you to join me then. Again, I am Mark Sudduth. This has been What's Up in the Tropics. I'll be back with you later this afternoon.